I missed the final war that turned humanity into dust. I was the last one left alive for my science team. I've been circling the dead city for days, and I've surrounded all hope of finding another human being. The world I once knew lost all sense of balance and slipped into a nuclear winter. What? I give up. The sound of thunder interrupted my snow nap. What? And a song started to flow over the wasteland.
Aluetta, gente, aluetta, aluetta, gente, boomerang, gente, boomerangetta, gente, boomerangetta. Oh, bonjour, Monzogno. The weather is rather lovely this spring, don't you find? Why, you look rather shabby. Do you fancy a taste of bourbon? No? How about an exquisite job opportunity with partial dental benefits and potential chances of advancement in the ranks?
You're not hallucination, I muttered, to which the hallucination responded with,
I am the captain, anointed sovereign, emissary of humanity, prescient governor, and lady of all things in Captania, the great and powerful system wizard. Behold, Captania. You have discovered yourself in a most prosperous paradise nation of dignified love. Congratulations!
With that, Captain gestured towards the frozen wasteland in a long, dramatic pause. Could have also offered me a free coffee, I thought with sarcasm.
It's your most lucky day!
Captain boomed. I lifted a brow, wondering which question was the best to utter first. My director-issued Dead Zone tour guide emotive goggles let you on their lenses, replicate my facial expression. Who knew that my blink-powered G-goggles would function this long when all of our electronics had given up? So, what am I supposed to call you? I asked finally.
Silly chap, I just told you. I am the captain. But I have many other juicy titles which can apply. Your Grace, Lady of the Lake. Your Excellence. Your Awesomeness. The Almighty One. Or my liege. But the captain is also a moist submission title.
I stared at the self-proclaimed lord incredulously. It appeared that the captain was completely serious. Extra radiation with your fries, anyone? No, I decided it was unimportant. Lord, governor, lady, captain? Whatever. The end of the world isn't the best time to start getting picky about who you hang out with, I thought. Besides, a little nuttiness couldn't hurt anyone, right? My own tired mind was acting rather odd. For some weird reason, I couldn't even begin to assign Captain a gender, no matter how hard I thought about it. It's as if something was wrong on my brain. Whenever I thought about it, my thought pattern skipped a beat and simply settled on Captain. I filed it under possible brain cancer / radiation poisoning / extreme exhaustion and moved on. My name is Charles Snippy, I introduced myself. My enigmatic acquaintance wore a respirator, like all humanoids in the wasteland. Can't survive without one out here. I recalled how one of my tourists took off his respirator for a breath of fresh air, and then the entire group looked for his nose and ears. But Captain's respirator was different. It seemed to catch the light in such a way that it looked like a perpetual smile. Tapping it with a finger and pondering, Captain twirled around as if on a ballet stage.
Snippy, Snips, snaps, snoops, sneeps, snippy, snapper, snipping, snipping, snippy, snuppy, snappy, snippy.
Captain hummed, testing numerous variations of my name. I just stood there, listening to that endless rant, wondering how many more variations of my last name there could be. Noticing my silence, suddenly, Captain hugged me tightly and proclaimed,
Do not worry. Captania offers jobs to even a sappy chap of pittance such as yourself. Why, you could be the most perfect candidate for my new snipping division, in which the position has just opened up due to unfortunate circumstances. Is it not karma itself that brought you to my office with a name so fitting?
Unfortunate circumstances? Karma? I muttered.
Falling pianos do not strike twice. Or do they?
Captain spoke, looking up into the sky, as if expecting something extraordinary to happen there. I looked at Captain and then, too, looked upwards. Nothing was there except for grey, thick, stormy snow clouds. We stood silently in one spot, just staring at the sky, for it felt like several minutes. Can we go now? I asked, feeling rather awkward.
Shh! Shh!
Captain shushed me.
You never know when the piano might strike again!
Right. I sighed and shuffled on my tired legs.
We must depart.
Captain spun suddenly.
I do not approve of that cloud stairs.
Really? I whispered with concern for how low Captain's sanity could descend.
But I have the solution.
Captain continued, and dug deep into the pocket of the black trench coat, pulling out what looked like white rice.
Whee!
Huh? I blurted as Captain threw the rice upwards as if this was just a merry wedding party. Captain's next rice throw went forwards, in front of us.
Onwards! We must follow the trail of rice, Mr. Snippy. But tread lightly. Most lightly.
Captain boomed and marched forward. What have I gotten myself into?
Good and evil in Captain Land, as is where they occur, but only here goodness rules, my dear monsieur. Very lively stories on these roads you might meet, wild imaginations running along their beat.
Captain was saying softly in my ear, dragging me forward. Some kind of grayish thing on ridiculously long legs ran across the road in the fog. I blinked, and the nightmarish vision vanished. It was only with the assistance of Captain that I was able to walk forward. My muscles were aching, and my face was feeling numb as my feet drowned in the knee-deep snow. While Captain's boots, it seemed, barely made an imprint. I felt this fact in my tiredness-related delusion. Fatigue and lightheadedness made me want to keel over, but Captain was holding me tightly and keeping me upright. Occasionally, Captain also chose to interlock our arms as if we were a happy couple taking a lovely stroll through the park.
The fairy godmother, where's she off to? Perhaps someone's wish bills are due.
Captain's song was becoming more absurd. Fairy godmothers don't exist. I mumbled tiredly. A silver-winged monstrosity flashed in the sky, highlighted by a lightning bolt. I felt unease.
Some kids even call me Dodo the bird. Even Alice doesn't have a clue. How can I compact into that word? You'll fit nicely into our crew. Don't you worry, my dear friend. All the sadness we will transcend.
Captain continued to musicate. My name isn't Alice, I thought blearily. You are not a bird. I blinked momentarily, blanking out. When I opened my eyes, I found I was walking through the outskirts of Eureka.
There's many fancy oddities, growing from basic commodities. Will that happen in our wonderland, where nothing goes unplanned? There is no border to this land, no need to fly or run, and anyone can get here if you just wish for it.
Captain's song poem ended. I looked ahead. This was no wonderland. There was nothing left of the mega-continental city. The world I once knew was consumed by the pollution of the dead zone, slightly fanned out and melted by thermonuclear holocaust and frozen solid by nuclear winter. As we progressed, Captain would point out various ruins and label them as
Utmost prominent landmarks.
such as
Get your mail yesterday, Post Office of Captania.
or
Juicy Fruit Market of Captania.
I could barely find it in me to keep focus. The original sensation of hope I felt when disbelievingly taking the captain's hand and being helped up had subsided. Right now, I was just tired, cold, and highly concerned about the mental state of my new
Grand employer.
who just offered me a
2.5% discount in selected stores of Captania.
Captain's words were buzzing into my skull, sucking out the remnants of my sanity like some kind of robot vacuum. It was really distracting me from focusing on potential dead zone dangers, such as giant brain-sucking mosquitoes. Wait just a minute. What if Captain is actually one of them brain suckers in a coat?